did a 6 hour train ride, just brought me from Airdrie up to Arisaig, just south of the lake, and I'm going in search of a Bothy. I've seen a few videos about it online, but no one was giving away the location. Secret Bothy, apparently. It's not an NBA Bothy. So having a look at a few of the things in the videos, such as the terrain, the position of the sun, and a few other things, and I was able to figure out where the Bothy is. So it's near Arisaig, a couple of miles walk. It's not a secret Bothy, but it just isn't a Mount Bothy Association one. So, heading down a fairly decent track. Apparently it gets quite mucky later. Something to look forward to, I suppose. Lovely woodland here. I had the Harry Potter train in the background a couple of minutes ago. So nothing for it but head down, make the distance to the Bothy. And just over there I can see a gate going through the fence. It's going generally in the direction I want to go, so I'm going to head for that. I've been tramping through waist-high bracken for a wee while now. There seems to be a path further down. I'm on well, it looks like it may have been a sheep path at one point, but it's keeping me out of the muck. During World War II, the Special Operations Executive trained Czech resistance fighters in these hills before sending them back into Europe. What a terrain of training. Well, I had a bit of a diversion. I came up here to look for a Celtic marked rock. The bracken is so high, very little chance of finding it. Certainly I've been unable to stumble across it. So I'm going to carry on now down towards Bothy, which I think I can just see the roof of down among the trees there. It looks straightforward enough until you see this. It's just got a bit more interesting. That looks a bit too steep for me. I'm not going to be able to climb down there, not with this rucksack on. So I'm going to have to go back down and round to come up the other side on the path. There is a rope there, so I'm hoping I can get up on the rope. That's why I brought the tent, just in case. So let's go and have a look and see if we can manage it. This is home for tonight. What a view. According to a note that I found lying in the Bothy, there's a water supply just a couple of minutes away, so I'm going to go and have a wander and top up the water so I've got stuff for cooking for later. That's my beachcombing complete. Got enough firewood here to keep me going for a wee while. I'll take me to relax, chill out, and just enjoy the area. Well, there was a water supply just over there. Just a tiny trickle coming down the hill. It is nice and clear. Although it says it's a good water supply, good clean water, this area is full of sheep, deer, God knows what else. So before I use the water, I've got a purification tablet in it for 30 minutes. And once that's been done, boil it as well, just to make sure. One tablet for 30 minutes, and then we can use it. In the meantime, this is safe to drink. Just having a look around the shelves here. If you want to attract mice to a bothy, leave open packets of biscuits. Guaranteed to get mice. Other vermin. As you can leave as much beer as you want. No one will complain about that. If there's one thing that everybody likes to find in a bothy, it's a mystery can. Ooh. What's in here? Nobody knows. Lovely. And there is mouse droppings up here. Bothy. None of that left. Drinks by the dram. I'm not even going to look in the flask. Just cleaning this out, and I don't know if you can see that, but it's absolutely riddled with mouse drops. Place is absolutely minging. An interesting sleep here. It's almost 8 o'clock. I've spent the last hour cleaning the bothy. I can hear a couple of people coming over the hill there. I had a quick look out and I could see a few people coming, so I imagine I'm going to have company for the rest of the night, which means I won't be filming anymore this evening. So, almost time for dinner anyway, and then bed, so see you in the morning probably. That's the bothy all cleaned out. It's been tidied up, swept out. It's definitely in a better condition than arrived. It's all been cleaned out. And taking all the rubbish with me. Time to get going. I spent quite a good night in the Bothy. I had a couple of visitors. So I had a girl from Glasgow and a guy from Berlin. They were up and decided not to stay. They camped just in the bay, just down behind me. And then I was joined by Rob and Julian. They were up from England, and they stayed in the Bothy. Had a good wee night. Thanks to Julian for carrying in a very large bottle of whiskey, which I wouldn't even carry that much water, to be honest. Full bottle. So I'm going to start heading back now. There seems to be a consensus that it's easier to go back via the loch rather than over the hills the way I came from. So I'm going to head back that way. A bit of a different route this morning. Hopefully I'll be back in time for my train. Coming across that part of the hill, there's not much of a path, more of a suggestion of a path. But you just follow the line across, and down below me I can see there's a clearly defined path running alongside or just above the loch. So I'll head for that, see if we can pick it up. Yeah, so here's the path. That's the way I came in yesterday. Yeah, there's a deer roaming about in the woods up there just now. The deer fence clearly not doing its job. And then the path goes around the hill over there. Still very faint on the other side. But if you know where it is, I suppose it's helpful. If you don't know where it is, you won't see it. Hope you enjoyed that. I did. It's been a fairly good trip. A long way for a short walk, but it's a cracking Bothy. If you can make the time to get to it, I highly recommend it. Hopefully I'll have another video at some point in the future. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye.